We don't wing onboarding. Every onboarding is custom for each VA, and this is why it works. Onboarding is where most VA hires are won or lost. When I hear of onboarding, I usually hear people shadowing for a week, giving a to-do list, and then saying, ask me if you have any questions. And this is basically setting someone up for failure. That's really not a proper onboarding. An onboarding is a 90-day plan that's set up for each person based on their role, their expectations, and the outcomes that you want to see. The clearer you are, the more successful the VA will be. Everything starts with an onboarding call. At YSO, we do this with our clients. So if you're a business owner watching this video, treat yourself like your own client. In our 90-day onboarding, we have clear expectations in 5 different categories. This can be definitely customized to your business, and we've built the ones that we felt were the most important to us. And this includes preparation and attendance, the systems they're expected to master, their job duties, autonomy and decision-making, EODs, also known as end-of-the-day reports, and the core values and standards. Number 1, preparation and attendance. This is important not only because you want someone obviously to show up every day and show up on time, but make sure that they're prepared for their meetings in the workday. If you sit in a meeting with your virtual assistant, you don't want to waste your time. You want them to come with a clear agenda, clear questions for you, and anything that's needed to have an efficient meeting. This is an important skill that we train our VAs on and something that we expect from day one. Number 2, systems. This is basically all the tools that your business is using. It could be QuickBooks, HoneyBook, ClickUp. It could be project management. Be for invoicing, CRMs, any of the tools that you use for documents, processes, like anything your business is using, the VA has to be an expert at using that tool as well. This is important because your business is running on these tools, and if they're not able to use them, things are going to slip through the cracks, or they're not going to be able to do their job properly. So we typically like to find VAs that already have experience on the tools that your business is using, and if not, they better learn quickly. Number 3, this one's pretty obvious, their actual job duties. We're tracking on a chart every week all the job duties that are in their job description. On a weekly call, we go over with them if we have any feedback, whether it's constructive or we notice that they did something amazing this week. We want them to also be motivated and give them the constructive criticism they need to do their job better. Number 4, autonomy and decision making. This one is probably the most rare for VAs because most VAs that I see are not very autonomous and require leaning on someone else for decision making. At YSO, we not only look for autonomy, but we also train it. In the first 90 days, we teach our VAs that they need to be able to make decisions on their own and be autonomous. What this means is we also teach a risk framework, high risk or low risk. If there's a low risk decision, they should be making that decision during their shift, not bothering the founder or the business owner. If it's a high risk decision, sure, message the founder through an email or a quick text to get the answer you need, or save it for a meeting if it can wait. Number 5, EODs. End of day reports. I love these because it's a very quick and easy way to see what's been accomplished, if there are any tasks for me to review, and what are the priorities for tomorrow. So we also train our virtual assistants to send EODs at the end of their shift every single day. We have a standard format that we follow with completed tasks, in progress tasks, and priorities for tomorrow, and any other necessary categories for your business, maybe founder review or deadlines coming up. So EODs are a quick way for them to show what they did that day and for you both to be on track with what's coming up tomorrow. And lastly, number 6, core values. Every business has a set of core values, and alignment with those core values is very important. So during onboarding, we ensure alignment by reviewing them every day and actually noticing and calling out things where they lived and breathed the core values. For example, at YSO, one of our core values is being resourceful. So if I notice that a virtual assistant was extremely resourceful by doing some research or using a skill or reaching out to another VA to get some support, I'm gonna note that, give them the feedback, and then at the end of the onboarding, I will have very clear data that shows that they did align with our core values. At the end of the day, the purpose of this document is to go over what does success look like in this role. I want to be clear on what I expect of them. I want them to be clear of what is expected of them, so at the end of the 3 months, we know if expectations were met. If they're not clearly defined, then who are you to say if they met or didn't meet them? Having an onboarding document that's clear, custom to your business, and custom to the role is truly a game changer. This document really isn't about micromanaging, it's just about being crystal clear on expectations. What makes this process work, in addition to the clear expectations, are a few other components as well. Daily check-ins so that you're giving feedback quickly and continuously, weekly meetings to go over the expectations, and then having some actual data at the end of the 90 days and maybe even a number to say, yes, you passed the onboarding at 90%. All of these metrics and components of an onboarding are what make an onboarding truly successful. Just remember, onboarding is not a one-time event. The first 90 days are the most critical to evaluate success. If you find someone that's not working out, cut them quickly. If you want our 90-day custom onboarding template, check the link below.